Hi, welcome back. Paul Nashawaty coming to you live from the show floor at KubeCon North America 2025. I am here at the Union AI booth, and we're here talking about Flyte. How's the show going for you guys?
Hi, Paul. Yeah, it's going great. We're getting some foot traffic here. We're chatting with existing Flyte users, folks we're currently partnering with and actively pursuing and seeing if they benefit from the platform.
So let's talk about that for a second. What does Flyte do for you guys?
Yeah, so we're in KubeCon. So Flyte is built on top of Kubernetes. It helps people build and accelerate their AI projects to production.
Which is important.
Yeah, exactly. It's a lot of people are building stuff, deploying AI projects, and if they have an existing Kubernetes stack, Flyte is helm install away from getting value.
Yeah. Chris, any thoughts on that?
Yeah, so there's over 3,000 companies today that use Flyte in production, right? So all of your, say, Spotify recommendations, that's being trained on us. So as we talk about here, the various companies that are interested in us, as Niels mentioned, a lot of our existing customers, but really anyone now as AI and ML becomes more and more important, that is trying to get past the paper cuts and the hard to do this manually. They're finding value in Flyte.
Yeah, well, don't mess up Spotify because that's where my subscriptions are. So let's keep that going. But let's also talk about this show has been a lot of buzz, a lot of things happening. I mean, I know it's KubeCon, there's cloud native approach, Kubernetes, of course, but AI is the trend, right? It's happening. You can't say anything without saying AI in it. What are the top three things you're hearing about the show?
So we're hearing a lot of people that are interested in how to make AI agents work, right? So we've been doing ML for quite a while, but we now are also doing AI agents. We increasingly see people ask, how do I take this into production? How do I get past the, it works sometimes, but doesn't work consistently, right? And then how do I make sure that this scales in a way that also isn't going to make me go through? And so we have a lot of those conversations here, and I think increasingly we see more and more tools trying to help solve bits of this. And likewise with Flyte V2, we're helping to solve that as well by adding all the durability and scale that we have always brought to ML into the AI engineering.
Well, let's talk about Flyte V2. What's happening with Flyte V2?
Yeah, this is our big shift into the agentic AI space, right? So it's same problems, different programming model, the new technology, but it's the same problems around reliability, cost, compliance, operational complexity. So agentic AI is no different, right? You might start off with an LLM provider like OpenAI or Anthropic, but when you start bringing things in-house, that's when the cost snowballs, the operational complexity snowballs, and maybe you have some privacy concerns or data governance concerns. So that's where we come in to help unify the various point solutions you may use to solve this and that problem. We kind of provide the fabric and platform for you, bring in all that technology, and you get durability out of cost, reliability, these things.
Yeah, certainly compliance regulations are going into it just explodes with the introduction of AI, right? So it's certainly have to have those checks and balances in place for running a This is great. So awesome for having you on here today. This is awesome. The show has been great. Thank you for being on. And look forward to seeing more of what's happening with Union.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you.